My name is Mary Cole, and this is the story of how my ancestors made their way to America. It all started with my great-grandfather, James Vincent Cole. He lived out his childhood on a farm just outside the city of Derry. In the early 20th century, Derry was a location for great distress between Protestants and Catholics in Ireland. Though there was a majority of Catholic population, they were discriminated against greatly. Derry was the most polarized state in Ireland during this time of the Troubles. From this short history lesson, I hope to express the reasoning of why my great-grandfather decided to leave both his parents, his 5 brothers and sisters, and the quiet hills of Derry's countryside. James Vincent Cole was a very holy man who loved his beautiful country of Ireland, but had bigger dreams than of being an underpaid postman. So on September 23rd of 1921, he packed up his belongings and started his journey to New York City. On his way, he met Eileen Shipley, who was also from Ireland. This woman, my great-grandmother, is how he got through the difficulties of being an Irish Catholic in Long Island, New York. My great-grandfather got a job as an iron worker, which was extremely dangerous given that there was no nets underneath him as he worked on the Brooklyn Bridge. But he needed to make his living, and this is all that he could find. Irish Catholics were looked down upon in New York during the 1920s. In fact, there was signs outside restaurants, stores, and bars saying, "No Irish allowed." But my great-grandparents kept their heads high and stayed true to their faith. They got married in 1923 and had 5 children, including my grandfather, James Edward Cole. In my grandfather's teens, his mother Eileen died, leaving my great-grandfather with 5 children to care for during the times of the Great Depression. In this time of hardship, the family worked together to keep each other alive and well. My grandfather followed in his father's footsteps to become an iron worker, and my great-aunt Frances made her father proud by choosing to become a nun. James Edward Cole, my grandfather, was a bright, hardworking, and funny man. He worked his way up from building bridges to becoming the head of the Iron Workers Association for our country. He met my grandmother, Patricia Cole, through mutual friends and married shortly after. As they settled down, my grandfather's job moved them to Washington, D.C. This is where they bought their first home and raised their 4 children. My father, James Vincent Cole II, was their eldest and their only boy. He met my mother in driver's ed when they were 16 years old and chose to raise their family in D.C. as well. My 2 sisters and I grew up being sung old Irish folk songs by our father and being told stories of our family's past by my grandfather. My family being so proud of their heritage, despite what some New Yorkers may have told them, makes me even more proud. Today, I go to the University of Denver in Colorado, and I'm thrilled to visit my family in DC each chance I get.